This video shows how to assemble our roll-top box with a hidden compartment. The cutting files are available to download free of charge on our website, freelaserfiles.com. This is a full assembly video, showing all steps. The model shown in this video is made entirely of 3mm Baltic birch plywood, and is assembled using Titebond 3 wood glue from a small squeeze bottle. It was cut on an Atezr P20 20-watt diode laser. Several clamps will be used to hold the parts while the glue dries. Paste wax will be used to lubricate the moving parts, but any suitable wax or lubricant could be used. Moving the two slide bars releases a bottom door and reveals the hidden compartment. The inner catches eject the door slightly, making it easy to remove. When the door is back in position, sliding the bars will pull it back into place. Start by assembling the top brace from parts number 16 and 17, and the two parts numbered 18. Smooth out any excess glue. This can be put aside to dry. Now you need the two parts number 13 and the four parts number 14. These parts make the sliding bars which open the hidden compartment. Next, you can start to assemble the box sides from parts numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. The two parts number 26 are used to make sure that the slots in the sides are accurately aligned. These parts will need to be clamped together. Part number 1 is glued to part number 3. Apply glue to the back of part number 3. Avoid using excess glue when joining these parts. Squeeze out glue could obstruct the outer lid slide slots. The marked top of the side needs to be orientated as shown. Insert the parts number 26 into the slide slots. Make sure that the edges are accurately aligned. And clamp these parts together.
When the glue is dry, and the clamps have been removed, you can attach the two outer rings, parts number 5.
The door, part number 10, needs to have the two catches, parts number 11, attached into the notches. These both need to face in the same direction. The lock slides can now be assembled into the sides. You will need the two sides, the two sliding bars, the two parts numbers 12, and the two numbers 15. Paste wax, or some other suitable lubricant, needs to be added at this stage. Apply a little to the center section of the slide bars. Avoid getting wax on the long tabs. Put the long tabs through the slots on the sides. It is important to orientate the catches correctly. The open side of the catch needs to face towards the two slots shown on the sides. Apply a little wax to the underside of the catch and into the hook area. Avoid waxing near the slot. Apply a little glue into the slot, avoiding getting any glue on the waxed side of the catch. Put this in place onto the tab. Repeat this on the other side. Again, it is important that the open side of the catch faces towards the slots. Now add a little glue into the slots of parts numbers 15 and put them onto the opposing tabs. It is important not to get glue onto the flat surfaces. Assemble the removable tray from parts numbers 22, 23, 24, and the two parts numbered 25. You can now start to assemble the box body. You need the two sides and top brace you assembled earlier. And parts numbers 6, 7, 8, and 9. Apply glue to the edges and tabs of the parts, and assemble them as shown. Only glue the parts into the first side. You need to assemble the parts into the second side, but don't glue these in place. Check that all the tabs are fully into the slots. And set this aside to dry. When the glue is dry, separate the pieces. They will be able to be reassembled very easily. You now need the two bottom panels, parts numbers 19. You will be adding these to the body in 2 stages. Apply glue to the edge of the rigid bottom panel and into the curved slot, as shown. Bend the flexible panel into the slot and against the edge of the rigid bottom panel. Reassemble the box body and ease the flexible panel into the opposing slot. Again, don't glue the second side in place. Set this assembly aside to dry. When the glue is dry, separate the pieces. Again, these pieces will go back together very easily. The second flexible panel can now be added, and the box can be glued together. Apply glue to all the tabs, edges, and slots, as shown. Bend the panel into the slot. Starting at the corner shown, work all the tabs and panels into the slots. Check that all the pieces are fully in place, and set this aside to dry. Once this is dry, the two opening panels, parts number 20, and the two parts number 21, can be added. The slots which the panels run in need to be waxed. Make sure all sides of the slots have a coating of wax. The panels are inserted into the slots at the bottom of the box. Put both panels in place. The two parts number 21 can now be glued into the slots. Adding parts 21 would stop the panels from opening too far. Smooth out any excess glue and leave this to dry. Test that all the parts move freely. The bottom door and removable tray can now be added. We hope that you have enjoyed building this model, and that you will consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. Subscribing, liking, and sharing helps us to share our designs with more laser crafters. If you have made one of our models, please send us a photo or video of it to freelaserfiles@gmail.com. We would love to see it. If we receive enough of them, we will create a page on our website to showcase them.